father thought his wife must have left him, so he went home and then he found the only thing Papa had left him, and that was a gun. Then he went off to Andy's house, slipping through the night. As quiet as a mouse, came upon some tracks too small for Andy to make. Looked through the screen at the back porch door, and they saw Andy lying on the floor in a puddle of blood, and he started to shake. But the Johnny Patrol was making a sweet child just a flight from the forest. It's gone and said, why did you do it? Judge said guilty in a make-believe trial and slapped the sheriff on the back with a smile, said supper's waiting at home and I gotta get to it.
I need to lift this shit. Catch this shit off my fucking mind. $15 of them. I wonder who they make. It's that time for the game to start. Those are 15 friends in this session. Look like they got their own things going on. That's gonna be the two of us like he wants. Don't wait. Bye. Look like we're gonna have a third member here. What are the links? Fuck it. They won't let me watch basketball. Well, if I can listen to the Conan and Disco Inferno podcast. This little bit of shit. Yeah. Yeah. Nigga, you ain't doing shit. You make the movie.
This is the story of the woman. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring everyone is working, the HVAC is clean, and his facility shining. With range of supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his family never misses a beat. Call with Ranger.com or just.com. Ranger, with the woman who goes on.
Is Sport Clips better than sports? Because Sport Clips haircuts is sports on TV, plus a relaxing haircut, hot steam towel, and massage and shampoo, which is better than sports plus Sport Clips. It's a game changer. Check it online at sportclips.com. Every game, every topic, everywhere. This is the league.
Get in the game with the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Bet on the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, soccer, golf, MMA, and more. Every sport, every market, play your game. Deposit instantly with PayPal, Venmo, or Apple Pay, starting at $10. Win big and cash out fast. PayPal in 24 hours or instantly at retail sportsbook. Available on over 20.
Well, I wish it was a happy Wednesday. But I'm dealing with some personal shit right now. Hello, James. Get back! It's a car coming.
Between the WWE with the now tournament, and now they're starting the Continental Classic of AEW tournament time. Kind of weird. I don't know, like Adam versus Fletcher, the first match, they showed some tension between them after Fletcher lost his match to pay-per-view to what's his name? Mark Briscoe. And so they're showing tension and then kind of seeing Adam question and kind of Fletcher's mad, he didn't help him, and he lost. Now we're in a match. Like, don't tell us the detail that's come over. But there's something to go on with the dead commentary.
Dude, you should have stayed in the fucking back.
Handshake, but they accepted. imagine. I thought of like but it was just, obviously, Fletcher's a star, but it's stuff.
It's so fire.
Last year, we got to beat him. I was reading this today. Beating the continental question, right? And let's go into the tournament. I think they're going to do that this year too. Like at the beginning where they both kind of make the handshake and they try to cheat on each other, right? But then it started really slow, and then it was really long. It was a good win for Fletcher because he lost the kids out of my first year, the whole year. Fletcher was on commentary, he was good as usual, but this meant nothing to me. I wasn't really into it. I just watched it because I was, that's my job basically. You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's two losses in a row for Okada at least, though. That just seems awesome. That's not story. The problem here with me, and this is not, I'll make a prediction, okay? And actually, it's not, I don't know if there's a prediction because in the holidays, the ratings are going to go down anyway. Next month.
You need to stay back. Oh man, you need to stay back. Get back here. Shit. Should have went that when you first.
Here's the thing, bro. He's got his base to have, right? But you've got to, if you want to grow, it's like Post Malone, right? You gotta get up and up. This isn't something like
Permits, anything.
the first came out, right?
Yeah.
Right? And they were like, they were criticizing them for the language and misogyny and all that, right? And they said, you should have cheap records of respect women more than they go. When they said, you come to the house, right? But there was something special where they didn't have to
Get that squeaky little bitch.
or their blueprint to grow. But that's an AEW's been around 6 years now.
Right.
And they're not growing at all.
Right. Okay, but let's just take it. Because we're going to side something. Okay? Because, people bring it up. Why is AEW underperforming? Because their attendance and a lot of attendance and viewership. Okay? And it's funny because, the AEW fans and even bigger than that.
Nobody needs to be.
Okay? So they're bringing, and now AEW is okay? And during the
Shit sucks.
years, they lost, attendance and viewership, right? So some guy tweets, okay, so let me do this whole tweet, right? The guy tweets,
Who is this guy?
I think Cornette would be one of
Hey,
those
friend.
guys.
But who's the guy that tweeted this?
I don't know, some guys. Okay, well, I don't know. One of the tweets deleted, so I got
How are you doing?
So this guy Michael Proteus Chemo tweets, I'm glad that you were bringing.
I'm doing terrible.
Richter's bad faith.
Truth be told.
AEW is literally the second most successful wrestling promotion in history. However, it's awesome. Since the number one had a slight 40-year head start and had a 10-year monopoly on the national market. Okay? So these guys are bringing this up. Let's talk about the grifters. And I guess he's pointing to stuff people like us and stuff like Cornette that are talking about. I guess this is a grift. We're discussing the year-over-year decrease in ratings and attendance. That you're somehow deflecting against, trying to tell. There's an excuse for it. So Dave tweets.
Check it and reply me,
The
Red Heart.
66 or 67-year head start. Yeah, it's hilarious watching those guys use their narrative to sell money.
I am
not
waiting a
realize
very
it
long
became
time.
outdated and out of touch well over a year ago and played to an audience of viewers. So here we are actually finally talking about the AEW is decreasing their
Please reply
attendance,
me slightly
revenue,
smiling face.
viewership over the course of time, and they're trying to tell us that we're outdated and out of touch because that narrative doesn't really jive here because the other company had a 67 year head start. Okay, so and that to me is like, all right.
Okay, then can I say something?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
They explain to me why Sears was a number one.
Right.
Number two, explain to me why boxing's been around 20 years, and they're bigger than AEW or boxing. Have a head start.
You're with me on this. Okay, so this is perfect because I'm going to bring up that I tweeted. Okay, I quoted
60 years, bro. And the other promotions called El Toreo, they had maybe like a 30-year head start on us. Bro, in 2 years, we were so hot, we caught both of them.
It's perfect. That's a fantastic, perfect analogy. You started AAA out of the blue. What against a company that had a 60-year head start, and in 2 years you beat them.
Right.
Okay, so can we have the backup was good. I wasn't even aware of that. But the reason I wanted to bring this discussion,
And nobody can refute that. That's
okay. So we can that's perfect example. Okay, so I quoted this. This is great. Okay. It's somebody using the quote-unquote head start argument, explaining context what that actually means, and what specifically is preventing AEW from catching up. What is WWE doing that AEW is not capable of doing? Okay? And I love it how people went into this analogy because this is where they bury themselves in this analogy. I'll give you the first guy. There's a lot of people trying to argue.
Oh, that was Meltzer that said the audience of rules, not Cornette.
Oh, he Meltzer.
I thought you said Cornette.
He's calling like our audience for this audience of rules. Because we're talking about the basics of professional wrestling that have been the narrative for 100 years. Okay, you're in the business to make money and draw fans and draw revenue, right? So, but that's changed according to Dave. Just Dave, you know, he's the one that's changing the narrative. Like, everything goes to the place. All right, so somebody says, the first response, here's the best analogy I can give you. Why are the CFL or UFL watches as widely as the NFL? Almost exactly the same format, exactly the same game. Vastly no home something in the NFL. Rival reasons for WWE competitors, and there's your
Reply
answer.
me on
And I was
Discord.
like, okay, hold on. I respond to this. CFL, and UFL, the reason they don't perform as well as the NFL
I am
is they
waiting your
cannot match
reply.
the salaries that the NFL pays for talent. If they could pay the best players out there to play in their league, people would gravitate towards watching that league. Like if there was another league and they had Pat Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, they had all the guys, and the NFL was stuck with Tyler Shuck, Kirk Cousins, Shadur Sanders, that's what you watch. Okay, seriously, that makes common sense, right? So I'm like, so then I point out, dude, that argument does not exist here because AEW is literally outpaying WWE talent. They are paying more to get the talent that WWE has, right? And we are being told, read all this, that during this narrative that we have to think it's hard. We're being told that AEW has the best roster ever. They have the best show, the best promotion, and the best corporate. I'm like, okay, let's kind of extrapolate it to this argument. Why are we overperforming if literally you're telling me they're the best, but they can't compete because the other company has a 66-year head start. And then I say, well, time out on that argument because of the 66-year head start. Well, nobody was talking about this 4 years ago because they were competing with the WWE. It's like now, like from 4 years ago, since your show, the first 2 years you were hot, you were competitive, you guys were actually literally saying, you're going to be Raw. You got close to Raw, okay? And I bring up the point that's like, wait a second, you're talking about this head start, but AEW 6 years ago was drawing more fans than SmackDown does now. All right, so how did the 66 66-year Head Start argument in the past 6 years, how does that come into play when literally you were trying more than the WWE is trying now during that period of time? Okay, and so I would just say, like, your argument makes no sense. It's a lame argument. The facts are pretty clear. The reason you're underperforming in what do you call it, attendance and viewership isn't because the WWE is a head start, and that's why they're doing well. It's because your product hasn't been good enough to draw fans. But you think the product's great because you keep voting the best promotion, best wrestlers. Your match ratings are higher than like you think. So what gives here? Are you guys like overpraising a product that really doesn't resonate with the large fan base of the WWE's drawing play? Which is the concept that you want to do. Go ahead.
This guy nails it. This hell's not fine. But this guy says the Head Start argument is weird. The company's only 6 years old, but they've been losing viewers year after year since the start, and that is accurate. They started out close to 1 million. So how do we explain that? Right? If the product's only improved, why is the viewership down? It's a good question.
At Lowe's, before the holidays is the perfect time for upgrades and upkeep. During Black Friday, get up to 50% off select major appliances and buy more to save more with up to an additional 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Plus, grab select DeWalt 20-volt max drill or impact driver kits for just $99. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 12/3. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Granger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers, all so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
As a quarterback, I love sports, but sometimes when I get hit on my blind side, front side, and put on my back side, I wonder, is Sport Clips better than sports? Because Sport Clips Haircuts is sports on TV, plus a relaxing haircut, hot steam towel, and massaging shampoo, which is better than sports plus Sport Clips. It's a game changer. Check in online at sportclips.com.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
And now, shop what you love and save $2 on each participating item when you buy 3 or more with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Let's take a quick break to talk about something super important in today's digital world: keeping your online life secure. That's where our friends at NordVPN come in. And let me tell you, they've got your back. If you're browsing, streaming, maybe even working from a coffee shop Wi-Fi, who knows who's snooping on that connection? With NordVPN, you get top-notch encryption that shields your data from hackers, trackers, and prying eyes. It's like having a digital fortress around your internet activity. Plus, NordVPN lets you access content from anywhere in the world. Want to watch that show that's only available overseas? Boom, NordVPN makes it happen. They're going to let you choose from thousands of servers in over 60 countries. And here's the best part. NordVPN is offering an exclusive deal for K100 listeners. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/K100. The link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. And the link and other information will be available in the episode notes. So again, to get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com, nordvpn.com/K100. That's K100. And by utilizing our link, you can get 4 extra months on their 2-year plan. Check out NordVPN today. Now this guy, he has a point here too. ROH fan Slim. Head Start means that when you say wrestling, people automatically think WWE, not because the product is better, because it's been around forever. And I can see that, because when you say MMA, you're not going to think Bellator or the, see, I can't even think of the other one. What's the other one called? The Bellator merged with?
One fighting.
There's one. What's the other one that Ngannou was?
Well, whatever.
Yeah, see, but you think UFC. When you say wrestling to someone, they're going to think WWE. That is an advantage of the Head Start. That is one advantage.
Okay, but Joe, when they were doing their best.
Yeah. No, they
For
were.
the past 4 years now, they haven't been doing as well as they were the first 2 years, and for some inexplicable reason, they're blaming that on the WWE's head start. Makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
going
were
backwards.
underperformed from the get-go,
Right.
you could have blamed the WWE's head start, but you were coming close to performing as well as WWE for the first 2 years.
Right.
Nobody was talking about that back then, right?
Yep.
What do you think about this?
No, I just think at the end of the day, for me, this is for me.
Right.
From being a fan, from being in the business, being, you know, it's just an inferior product, you know,
Right.
and that's why more people don't watch it. They got their niche crowd, the sickos who
Right.
love it,
And
you
it-
know, just like there's punk rock bands that have their niche crowd and they can live off of that, you know, up their, you know, 100,000 fans or whatever. You know, if you get enough niche people to follow you, you could make a living, right? But these guys spend a lot of money. The product has not really gotten better at all, right?
Right. It's true.
They bring in a lot of big names and they don't know how to use them. And at the end of the day, when you look at both companies, they have an inferior product, and
Right.
they have the talent behind the scenes to make it better, and they have the blueprint to make it better. And Tony has always said, "Oh, I'm not going to make the same mistakes Eric has," which he has. And the show hasn't gotten better. This is nothing personal or bitter or nothing like that, you know.
Right.
Right.
And here's another mistake.
But this is the reason why it's a problem and it's bothersome. It's because what you just said is completely accurate. Dave would call you a grifter.
Right.
We're talking about this.
So let me ask you a question. I just want to make sure.
It's dishonest
A
journalism. is
grifter's
what
a
it is.
dishonest guy, right?
What now?
A grifter's a dishonest guy, right?
Right.
You're pretending to be negative about something, a movie, a product, a wrestling company, to get clicks and views and downloads. Yeah.
Right. They think we're being dishonest criticism.
Yes.
I think anybody that's listened to a full show, not clips or hearsay from other people that
Oh,
like this,
people on Vic. I have to check a call.
Disco style.
Right. And then plus two, and this
We
is
don't
something
ambush people. We don't invent shit for clickbait.
Right. And
That's
this is
just
one
not our style.
This is something that Ariel brought up in this interview with Russo, which was correct, okay, is that even all the old head guys that don't like each other, that don't get along, they all
I'm sorry I was delaying y'all. I had to take a call.
AEW had declining ratings and attendance year over year, and they pointed out the reasons for it. The AEW fan base and Dave are spinning that to them the bad faith argument that we're making.
Who gives a fuck what Gabe says?
10,000 seat arenas 4 years ago, and you're working the ECW arena now. You know, like, give me a freaking break. Don't try to spin that and gaslight people that your company, that you're producing television and not a lot of people are watching, period. And you think it's great.
Toxic
That's
positivity.
Well, you got to remember, Meltzer's friends with a lot of them.
Right.
He's a hero to a lot of them. They grew up reading him, you know.
Right.
For God's sake, the fucking Young Bucks have a thing called the Meltzer driver.
When they changed it to the, I think they changed it to the Sun. Did they change the name of it?
Well, for a while they did, you know, with the Meltzer driver.
Right.
Right?
Of course it was, right. But
Right.
they played that on, they played to him.
Right.
You know, right.
He's friends with Tony.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so it's, you know, it's clear that he has a bias.
Well, he kept it, that's another.
But it's funny because sometimes I hear him better company.
Listen,
Keeps for the
wait,
weekend.
chill.
Not
Okay.
that now.
He has a bias because, like, stuff like that.
Wait.
What helps Ryan? That's like, dude, we're not supposed to
Let's chill, Rick. Chill.
you come to the defense of the basic criticism, basic constructive criticism, and you try to always try to get
Jesus, whip.
criticism and spin it into like we're out of touch. We don't know what we're talking about. And it's like, and here you are stuck looking at ECW arena, and the WWE's we're working in the big places, you know, and that's the high test in reality.
Okay, we need 2 more people on the
He's
team.
obviously an AEW fanboy, mark friend,
Oh,
and he's going to defend
that
him,
got Julian.
whether he gets paid or
Good.
not.
Now we can use one more person. See if y'all can
And he's
find one more person. I'm gonna help y'all out with
fanboy,
this.
you know, like when you see the young guys that are like, you know, like all the young guys now, like, I don't know, like that guy that your friend Raji girl or what, Raji,
Oh,
Raj Geary, and all these young guys, you know what I'm saying? Right. The OG is still Meltzer.
we need one more person
They all want to be like
to have a
him. They
full
all want to
team.
be juice.
I'm waiting on
Whenever
that.
they have a story on wrestling, they always call Meltzer 90% of the time.
Right.
You know, he is like the paper of record. You know what I'm saying? For wrestling.
You know what the funny thing is? Another name that came
Looks
up.
like it's gonna be the three of us. Huh?
He's always talking about how he studies. Like he studies.
This guy have to accept it for what it's worth. Huh?
You see that all the time, right, Joe?
Yeah, he studies, his friends, and
What it is, what it is. It's gonna have to make the best of it. What we get.
So he always talks about how he studies, right? And he's studying, maybe he studies stuff, but we know a lot of stuff. Like, we don't have to study anything. We've been a cookie man, like we know everything. And we've worked and created with Jeff Jarrett and Dutch Mantel and like all the smartest guys ever. We sat in the rooms with them and like named all the stars, right? So we always have to study, and it always brings up like specific people's talking, like Terry Funk told me this guy told me this, and this all that. So, right, so I want to go back to the point that people name the time. Somebody asked him, what would he be doing if he was not just doing wrestling journalism? And he said, I would be a top women's receiver. I would be a top NFL receiver. Okay, then think about that. He thinks that he would be a journalist that would go into the job of the NFL and look at a super coach. Okay? Because he's going to study, he's going to study. But I don't even know if he's so, people think that he's down on his medical needs, he does have to on the top of it. Okay? But people are like, who thinks he's going to be top of the world for? You don't know who you're one of the top wrestling reporters. Unfortunately, you're not even a of this product when you got into started studying it.
I think he spends his time on wrestling and MMA.
That is kind of that's what
You study it too, you know. But at the end of the day, look, here's my thing. It's very hard to take Dave, and he's a guy who's that doesn't mean it's simple, right? But at the end of the day, it's very clear that he retires for AEW, which he's in the okay? And he makes it very clear, but it's very weird because at the same time, I've seen him very AEW, not as much as I do, but I've seen him very, you know? So it's kind of a weird thing. Let me ask you a question. So, did you see the Russo interview with Ariel?
okay? It's more than nothing new. And it's thinking of what like you don't know what the conversation was about. Something that you go to this. Yeah, he's shit. That's it. He talks about like storylines. Everybody provides the wrestling matches, and they go to the storylines. Before she gets fired.
What was Ariel saying?
With the lower styles, and she gets fired of that. He's like, so then, he's all his narrative is, he didn't stop, okay, he does. Okay, so he was a very good interview, he really came out well. He still is like very ignorant of what the ratings are. Like he's not a broadcaster.
Did Ariel give him the pushback?
No, he got like, they conversation.
it's like this guy said, it was a big scene.
We had discussed about this on the show before. We were just literally like repeating ourselves, you know?
Good for him, and he's had a good year.
Good job, yo.
And he just give a chance to come up to GCW too.
Awesome.
You know?
Well, that can't happen.
That's like a very old school, like Pierce Morgan's an old school, I think he was at like the WrestleMania, like the bully. You know, like he did. He was like something so he was playing like this music was a work with WWE where he never went up and he got himself. But he could get this music with writers at the time that they didn't do very well. Right. The very credible gift is still for rich. You know, if you think about it, let's get back to the problem. So the shit couldn't, I was getting the energy. The next year is going to make it outside of the system. And that's because of the sort of how it's to work. You think the people are going to try to take up the time. You think
It's a 4-2. That's clean. Good job, man. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, just can't do like that. They were making You were going to send me that thing, right?
Okay, so next is that they showed the interview with Mark Briscoe, like one of the match Fletcher. He said he gave a promo and he said he questioned whether he could continue without his brother. He kind of pressure himself to make him sound in the promo. Disappointed. And he was trying to keep everything. But he said family is everything to him. The point is broken and his own family was supported. What told the guys really did it, baby. So he's going, I don't know.
This is okay. First of all, I thought the blood was unnecessary, but this is the best promo he's done the whole year because he wasn't
Good look at it.
You know, hey, I lost my brother, I lost half of myself. Right. I don't know if I wanted to do this anymore. Like he was really serious. Yeah, and it was kind of touching. You know, this was a good promo. This was a very good promo.
Yeah, it's better than another one. We've seen this like the
holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity. The lifeline monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based operations specialists will fix it, guaranteed with your money back. Get more holiday points, more holiday risk, with my save up to 40% this year. Visit
Oh,
I just, when Hook first came out, he had a great charisma, that he was different, and he didn't really talk, and the weird hair, really over.
get back.
I can't succeed. And who knows, maybe Joe will make something of it. Main event here.
But then we did Martin versus Mascara Dorado for the really fundamental match between the two. Really fundamental explosive. I was part of it. Like, you can't do the two things. I don't think the bracket is in the blue league of the gold. The blue league is mostly Claudio, Castro, Ramos, Unstacking, and I don't remember. I know, I can't. There you go. How do you do it? You get a little bit thank you. There's the blue league is Claudio, Castro, Ramos, Schwartz, I was particularly very good deal for the playoff. So that's the guy, and the guys for the forward because this guy's not that great to go. The great thing is people have a good stuff. You know, because you get a probably difficult to go to the game. You get a ton of stuff. That's the rest of the play. Don't you know that she was really fast? That was really good because he followed the guy and ran him into the rail. That's what he's supposed to do. That's why the don't see that the exercise on the shot. When they get a hit of this is the good job to finish that match is going to be a little bit closer. There's a closer to 54 seconds in the match. So after the match, Venus should feel out of the ring, and that's when our time was still strong for some reason. The sheer microphone with them, she took months. So the guy said, even based on a week of action, he could flip it so much and really pressing the ring. But despite his look, he still but what he does is hate, he does it well. Said what she does, she was buying the instinct of taking a bath, what she said, here, ain't that body. Because she picked out the match and never took it. Look at this with the worst finisher for a boy. If he walked out,
Got your ass. I still got your ass. Now what, bitchin'? Bitchin'.
They do these death match with one just way too much. They just did one of these. I don't know. Like 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah. And then I just do this, I guess, there's a 3-week period of one death match.
Because I guarantee you the stickers, they all want to play match that was amazing. We don't know they're going to do it again.
Chris Stanley was fortunate. I cheered for him doing it. I do good pictures because of like that. Which is we're going to be using Right, everyone. The people who believe today, because she thinks she's really bad, and that's something mental. But this is the thing of emotion that they feel for this whole it's very good. But then it happened night, with the Dolby album, we're doing Ireland, we're doing that stuff, because there's some of those people. I don't know why you think, but you go there, I don't know if it's dog or there's a house with it. You get in like every minute from like, oh, I used to get yeah, so,
You should stick around.
personally,
You dominating me right now.
you know, it's been very persistent to say that. I bet you told me, when you do it, let me do the job. Let me do the job for the others. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I was, it's a possibility. I was just thinking,
Come on, man.
what a nerdy and really like a really like that. I'm sure he had every voice and stuff. And this is just really good to result. You know, even though we're in your top of the night, I mean, the beauty of the
Loner? Loner.
being experienced, you don't go to the next one. You can do the way you your history of this show. So then you know, many cases where you say they want to talk about book 49 after school city. It's a privilege to find out more let me tell you a little bit about sleeping over this. So any teams that goes out and he says that he challenges Shabbat for Thanksgiving, a collision, which I guess is today, right? Yeah, it's Thanksgiving night. Right. Yeah, but they did nothing in Dynamite for Thanksgiving theme, so maybe they'll probably do it today. And Shabbat never accepted. Next thing you know, there was a graphic. Shabbat versus Kingston Thanksgiving collision. Right. Right. No, they didn't even say that. Right. So then they did Claudia versus Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy said, well, that's one of the most famous companies. He's done a lot of jobs.
Yeah, this is 6. I thought.
Yeah, well, it's like now they're trying to make Claudio a big deal, right? But I feel it's something too late because they've married for 2 years, right? Yeah. What's the You'll be ready in just 15 minutes a minute. You got it.
Only to be significant quality and good control in the marketplace. Included, the 11,000 units major fuel, and you can use a special review right on the site. Don't start any special. You deal commissions at board certified doctor 100% on the line, and it's prescribed, and treatment gets perfectly reviewed. Not a provider of insurance options, no one can receive a review ready prescription is right for you. Use the code KALO and you get 15% off today. That's REGIE.com/K100 and carry code KALO0 for 50% off each order. If you review .com/K100 and use the code KALO100 to get the 15% today. Use the code to support the show and to receive American stock. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. The medical community prescribed and require law with not FDA approved and ultimately FDA safety, effectiveness, and manufacturing review. Please visit the review website for full safety information.
So this is a very, really simple stuff. And after that study is celebrated, actually got to find out which one, that's how it's doing. And the name is going to get the study. We're going to put it on a show. But, you know, you know, in a fashion study, study is sort of off the top. Okay, and then that's what I'm going to sort of put the truth to it. So then, so God explains to them, but don't you other people the study is doing that? And Christ brings to everything. And then they kind of put it the bring of the chaos. And the final step is to show, like, everybody gathered around at this the silence was brought up, everything is calm, and then the team saying, open everything on the field, open their lives, and really just tell a human show. What did you think about the second show because this thing started to become the list of something about the thing?
It's not for me. There's really nothing. The only thing that I like on the
No, yes.
yeah, I'm very against it losing. It's the double judging paid. Right? Other than that, there's nothing. What was the hurt piece? They didn't even look at you on that show.
It's really a better deal and a good way to conversation to exit in school with people chilling around. Like that would have been, but there was literally nothing on the show with it at all. Did any of you feel this?
I just told you, like the island, and Hangman and somebody else.
What about you? Because you also like the disco program.
I did like that. But it doesn't just
I didn't
for Brisbane.
we listen to your top five. So the minute top five after seeing the guys. We should the top three.
Yes.
And not even, they weren't even 5 things for me.
Yeah, there were some things for me.
Okay, the first thing, number 3 for me, was the Cody Rhodes post promo and the interaction with the Usos backstage. Their dynamic was number 3. Number 2 was the Cody single. Cody finally settled the announcement guys, so he made a face, came in and fought those guys. And number 1, Becky Lynch was the best one. What about you, Tony?
I think the who did Pentagon wrestle on SmackDown?
Beat him.
Then, okay. So I would say my number 5 was Penta and Finn. Right? And Ray Coleman and the Briscoe Coleman. Right? Number 4. Who did Gunther wrestle this week? Was supposed to get the women, and fucking where they were all at that with the segment. Yeah, I like that. Where AJ reaching at the end, and because the started to take the way up. And the final was number 2 was the Becky. The final in the side and number 1, huge actually, we were doing the second, number 1 big right hand when he came back at the end and pointed to the bell. And it was funny because they had the first tape later on, and they brought a big star car like that to check out the minutes. So how you can win focus on Fandy's Facebook? You think the Bulls are headed to the Super Bowl?
Good luck. Wish you the best of luck. Whatever you need, Family Sports is getting the main prize into your schedule. Family now. Family Sports, where winners play.
Oh man. It's dinner time. What am I gonna eat? It's looking good. Yes, sir. Come on now, don't bullshit me like that. Yeah, we lost. Real big some repercussions behind this. Payback. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, the black probably watched the damn basketball, man. I will do the new mission. It's too late for that, man. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, boy. Yeah. Wait. No. Move! Move that ice cream shit out the way. They, I can't, they won't let me watch. They ain't got no links to that basketball game there. They ain't gonna let me watch basketball. Oh.
Hello there. Thank you.
You should have known. Not my, not my brother. Okay. Oh.
당장 꺼져! 이제 끝이야! 폭탄이 터진다! Man down! Motherfucker! Ah!
Ooh.
Asshole! Hit the floor! 나의 총 맞았어! Come on! Oh! 피해! You cocksucker!
Your mammy. Gonna need another 97.
Asshole! Let's party, motherfuckers! 지금 다시 장전하고 있어! Asshole! 피하지 않으면 죽어! 새끼는 죽었어! You cocksucker!
They be trying out on Friday.
I gotta reload! You cocksucker! 당장 피해!
Elevator. Sugar. That's it for this episode. See y'all on Friday. Wake me up, bitches. Dream on. Yeah. Oh, that's too long, baby. on straight. Right into the jungle. I'll be seeing, man. Kingpin just dinner time. Bye.